should wait till I'm ready before I do any videos. Oh my god. Bags galore. Anyway. What was I gonna say? Yep. So, flipping, I don't get all this tier 3 business. I don't even understand it. Don't know what's going on. But, I don't watch telly much, hardly ever. Don't watch the news, and I am not gonna go. I don't want to go back to. It's like all the shops opening and everything, and it's like one thing we should have learned during this well, hopefully, it's like we consume way too much. It's like, honestly, the stuff, I don't even have much money. But the stuff I have, I don't know if it's because I don't throw stuff away much, but I have so much stuff. It's like, oh my god, it's overwhelming. Trying to keep on top of it all. So like, I'm still trying to get rid of a lot of stuff, throw stuff that I feel bad throwing stuff. So try and sell it or give it away. But obviously a lot of stuff you can't sell or give away. So then I feel bad because of my carbon footprint. So I've been trying a long time to reduce my carbon footprint. But God, I just can't get over how rough I look. It's like, why are you doing a video now? Just get ready first. Well. Yeah, so I try and reduce my carbon footprint, but it's like there's not enough hours in a day, you know what I mean? It's just busy, so many things to do, so do bit by bit, and it's like by the time it's like there's another celebration, birthdays, Christmas, flipping Easter. There's the flipping celebration like constantly, and it's like Halloween. What else is there? I don't even know, but it's like it's January. Flipping, I'll forget it anyway. But there's too many celebrations, and it's like as soon as you get over one, it's like right, another one, and it's like, oh my god, like, is life about just buying stuff? And it's like you're just in this loop, this cycle of buying stuff, and buying and consuming and buying. It's like, don't even need it. When I look back to my kid's birthday, it's like, what did I buy? What do they play with? Like, out of the money that's been spent, what do they play with? Like, what have they got? Everything's in a toy box somewhere, because we're not very organised, so that's one thing. So it's like, well, rather than keep buying, sort the house out. Get organised, completely organised first. So that's what I'm trying to do when I think about what gets bought. I'm trying to get organised, because there's no point buying all this stuff to just go in random places that are never to be seen again. With mountain remote control cars we've got that are just have lost the flipping control pads, and then it's like just a waste. So I just will slow down a bit, not get ruled by celebrations, just chill out. And you know what, I've been chatting to the kids about stuff, and I'm really happy to see they're not that bothered about things, and it's like, right, just want this, and it's just a couple of things they want, and it's like, yeah, that's really good. And then it's some family members, certain people just hell bent in being in this loop, and it's like certain people think it's cruel if you're not buying. It's like they don't want it, they don't care, you're doing it to satisfy your whatever it is, because they don't want that. Like, they've said they're happy with just this thing. It's just like a giant present, and it's one thing and then a couple other bits. It's like, so that's a good idea. It's a brilliant idea. So if you're buying all this stuff, that's because it's in your mind condition that that's what you've got to do. It's like when we started home educating. When I first started home educating, I had timetables, flipping like school, do this subject at this time. I had it all set out like school, and it took me ages to just get that. Even at 3 o'clock, I've got the kids with me. And at 3 o'clock, I might get that panic, like, shit, I've got to pick the kids up from school. And it's like, it took me ages just to get that, like, out of me. Like, so you're so conditioned, like, right, that time, you've got to do this. And it's like, just, it's so great to just not be part of that world no more. Obviously now, yeah. So it is great to not be part of that busy, got to do this. If your child is 30 seconds late, they're missing out on all this vital bullshit that they don't even need when they leave. It's all bullshit. It is all bullshit. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. But the point is, there are more important things in the world than what the world puts on us and forces us to do, believe, how to exist. It's like you need that time out. You really do need that time out from that world, because you can't think, you can't have clarity. It's just too much all the time. You just got to come away from it. Turn telly off, just shut it all off. You're bombarded. You sat in even if you sit in your house, you got letters, this, that, and the other, and then phone calls, like, oh, this, that, and the other, and it's like, fucking hell, like, it's just like, oh, it is a weird system. It isn't right. It is not right. I can see how some people think it is because you've just been in that cycle, but you've got to think of your carbon footprint. It's all this buying, consuming. It's like, oh, we're being ethical. And yeah, people are getting a bit better. Not much, because not everything's recyclable. Not everything gets recycled because we get blagged. And then and I've watched a program, and where some stuff ends up, it's like, oh my God, so you're doing your bit and they're not doing their bit. So there's other ways of, got to really look into it. My friends borrowed me some books I'm really looking forward to reading. Minimal, like living and waste and stuff, because I really want to be like, have as minimal waste as possible. I just want to live right, live as natural as possible, and learn some things that we are meant to learn, like just the stuff where we can do, but we are told what to do and how to live from the system. It's so loud and it's in your face. You can't think like what you're meant to do. Like, just connect to something else, like natural essence, and listen, and then follow that path. But you need that quietness, you really do, because it's you're not going to get answers no other way. You can't always listen to other people all the time and what other people are telling you and look outside. You need to get quiet and find your own path, because I feel like we're all unique. Some of our paths will lead together. Some you have your own. So when you're constantly thinking, what am I meant to do, this, that, and the other, and you're constantly looking outside yourself for answers, that's their answer. It's not your answer. It's not your path. Do you know what I mean? So your path's different. Your path could be different. It could be the same as someone else's, whatever. But the point is that sometimes you do need to get quiet and listen and connect with what's in yourself telling you to do. Find out your own uniqueness, because you are unique, and we're not all the same. We are to an extent, but you know what I mean. And this is what this system wants. It wants to breed little minion-y people with the same mindset. So it's like just program everyone the same, so we all function the same. It has its I don't know. I can say it has its good points. It's like when I sometimes just sat in town in a nice bit, not Piccadilly Gardens anymore, although the F's happening in Piccadilly Gardens, but seeing some sights in there. But anyway, yeah, that's a bit judgy, that. But yeah, I don't mind what people do, but don't like when people are causing mayhem around other people and doing stuff that affects other people, and it's like they lose all sight of consideration. Then it's like, no, that's when it's a problem. You're not considering other people. So that's one thing I've got to say, maybe is to do with this system. It has bred some form of civilized, I don't know if this is the right thing to say, but civilized, where people are cooperating with each other. There's a mutual respect, a mutual understanding. And what's one thing I like, and I like seeing multicultural people, like all different ethnicities, and just, enjoying each other, enjoying just enjoying just life and just existence, and just like, this, like, we've got this understanding. So there is some good parts of it. We can't say everything's bad, but the point is, it's time to remove the things that are not beneficial anymore, and like take the reins off or whatever. Like, it's like we've been in this system, we've been put on reins, and it's like now we have grown to a certain point, or maybe we've been conditioned, and it's like the reins are coming off now. You are like responsible enough to make certain decisions now. We should be, I feel like, whatever the reason, good, bad, whatever, the point is, we're at a point where we should know right from wrong. We should be able to make good decisions, better decisions, and move in a better way. And we don't need that control system anymore. And if we should be at that point. But it seems many people are not, and it's disappointing. And they're just trapped in that loop and that cycle, and they can't think for themselves. But to me, it's like, it's outdated. It's like having a sell-by date. So it's like having a system. It's like, right, 2020, whatever, 25, I don't know. That system is going to cease to exist because it has a sell-by date. So you need to kind of create another one and come out of this one and start, forming something else. And then people are just trap, and it's like, only so long you can exist like that. Things have changed that much that it's an old cycle, it's an old loop. Start moving with the new. But some people are not. What can you do apart from connect with the ones that are on your wavelength, doing, right steps and stuff? So, yeah, as I was saying, this year, next year, I don't care what's going on with all this COVID crap. I'm not listening to it. I don't watch TV. I don't know what's going on. My life's still the same, apart from I get a little bit of harassment, wears your mask, and like can't go to certain shops and stuff, which is good. So yeah, you've got to take the good with the bad. So whatever happens, I'm just focusing on trying to get my life right and let that have a knock-on effect